All right. Let's do a quick look at our gear and see what we have here. I am bringing a little bit of extra reclaimed wood. We're almost at capacity for carry weight. I don't think I need all the books. We'll just take 2. Food, we're out of water, right? Just drank the last of it. So I've got my pry bar. And now for extra steel parts, we've got 4. We'll find some on the way, so we'll be good. I do need a little bit more cloth though, so let's just grab a curtain's worth, 2 pieces of cloth, and yeah, we'll get ready. We can go now, I think. I mean, it's not you know, the perfect time of day to go for a long walk. It's going to be fairly cold out there, but I'm pretty proud of myself for not taking you guys for a nice walk in the dark, you know? So we've got the orange guns, so we can do whatever we want. We're not going to hit trappers. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Skeg, and then on the way back, we might stop in at trappers. I do want to pick up the occasional stick, just to do that. Of course, I've got dog WrestleMania going on, just about 4.5 to 5 feet away from me. I live in a large farmhouse, thousands of square feet, but you know, wrestling is no good unless you have the potential of a spectator, right? You know, look at me, Dad, I'm winning. All right, those are my girls. And you know, you'll hear it because they're both 80 plus pounds, so I think they're both around 85 to 90 pounds actually. So they're both fairly large dogs. Their combined weight is about almost my weight, so I'm not a huge fella myself, but yeah. I can't tell them they're getting big. I'm more than double their size. We're not doing too bad for heat. Sure, she's hungry. But we're okay because you get the canned dog food at Spence's. We've got lots of energy. Of course, we're going to stop. It's a beautiful sunny day. I don't know how long that's going to last, but it's a beautiful sunny day, and we can use our nice... he wanted to come see me. We can use our nice new mag lens we got. Now, because I'm making it a forge run, really I should take that with me. When you're breaking down things, the pry bars is the best bang for your buck for scrap metal as far as I've been able to find. Anything you're going to cut down with the saw takes 45 minutes to get 2 pieces. And then it's basically, you know, an hour and a half to get 4 pieces, and et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't... It's 45 minutes of sawing for 2 pieces. It's kind of like chopping wood, right? But a pry bar is 2 pieces for half an hour. Now there's a sapling, but we're not really stopping anywhere I can get sapling curing. We are just going... We're gonna be safe. We're gonna be boring. We're gonna go to the train car. We're gonna go to the high blind. We're gonna go to Spence's. I'm gonna avoid wolves in that triangle. Because basically, if you go that way, the only wolves you're going to run into are right in this area. And they're not here, so they're not barking at me. And they don't even really... They have to see you because they don't range that far. They have to be just in the wrong place to find you. So then going that way, the only wolves I really have to worry about are potential wolves clustered around here. Now, I don't know if maybe Hinterland moved the wolves. That would be unnerving. But this area, I would never go to this area because I died so many times to the wolves that live on this hill. And lately, I haven't run into any of them, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe they don't show up here or live here anymore. That's a bandage. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Now here's your. Ooh, wow. Ooh, brand new. Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's throw a party. All right, let's get into this train car and try out our. Yeah, okay. I was sure there's. When I didn't see any coal there, I was kind of thrown off. But I know there's more than one piece of scrap metal around here, right? All right. Okay, so we're not finding a lot of scrap metal or things in here. Sweatshirt, we'll pick it up just to pick it up. I'm gonna try that out. Let's break out the gunpowder. Like, at least there's a use for it on Interloper. What do we got here? 11? Oh, yeah. We throw one down. Boom. We'll start to warm up real quick. We're warming up right now. So, one of the things I want to do... We're in the land of cattails, so I might as well eat a couple. There's over 300 cattails throughout Forlorn Muskeg. And so far, I've only counted 130 in Ash Canyon. But yeah, we're looking at an easy 1,500 cattails throughout. And, you know, so that's... If you do the starvation thing and only 8 cattails, you have 300 days of food. You can space that even further out with teas. So... Lots of food just laying around. So you don't have to be a good hunter. All you have to do is avoid wolves, and you can live a very long time on Interloper. All right. All you have to do is avoid wolves. You know, just do that.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's cook you up a brand new coffee, shall we? We're gonna cook her up a coffee. We're gonna cook up some water, which is what I should have been doing while I was sleeping. It's okay. I was sleeping at the wheel. I was completely screwed that up. Alright, so what I'll do instead now is do that sleeping thing again. I was like, we'll make water when we get to the thing. The Spence's. We'll make water now. And we'll cook ourselves a coffee. And then we'll take off. Oh. Let's throw on a stick so we can grab a torch. Take a torch. You betcha. Alright, let's drink that hot coffee. Good. We still have enough water. It's kind of nice playing Interloper without things like parasites or restrictions. For me, it's very relaxing to be able to just go inside. And there are a few people who play Interloper, and they make it look relaxing, and they are relaxed when they play it. I mean, don't let my voice fool you. I have moments of where I am very stressed out. Very, very. So, you know, as it goes. Oh, yeah. Okay, we did take a couple of those. But yeah, I do have moments. It's just... I mean, I have to tell you guys, you know, oh my goodness, I got sweat rolling down my back. Because you can't really tell from my voice that I'm stressed out. So oddly enough, I never really realized kind of how it worked. That tower is actually really close to the exit. Like, you're right there. So, if you go down and you turn to your left or to your right and just hug that wall, there will be a wolf, but you will get out of there if you're lost. Just, if you get into the fight with the wolf, just win. Yeah, that's right, win. And how do you win? By not losing. Okay. So it went from dog wrestling to dogs wrestling with cats. Dogs are more of a fan of that particular wrestling than the cats are, usually. Depends on the cat, actually. 3 out of 4 cats don't like wrestling with the dogs. But I don't know if the dogs are just colorblind or what have you, but they constantly try to wrestle with all the cats. All right. Yeah, if you're newer to the game and you don't like Forlorn Muskeg because you're having trouble in it, then just live in it. Stay here for a week. I'm not saying it's going to become your favorite region, but you'll appreciate the other regions that much more. All right. Well, what is this hacksaw?
Thank you.
It's barely better than the one I've got. Look. That's a nice hacksaw, but that was an alright hacksaw too. We already have 2, you know. I mean, I'd be alright if I would have went for the well-fed bonus, but I did not do that. I gave myself the wed fell bonus. I gave myself the well-fed bonus with my worm character because, you know, you're not eating for one anymore, right? You got to think of the others. So it would be impolite for me to be a host and then turn around and not. We're gonna lose this fire, but because I don't have another torch. But I'm not too concerned. It was essentially a gift from the sun. So there's where we're headed. I used to just go this direction towards the burnt out cabins, but that's where the wolves live too. So you'll have this little group of wolves here and that group of wolves, and then there's another group of wolves over there. So it kind of makes this crescent a bad area to try to get into. So of course I'm going for the most, I guess, convex point of the crescent. I don't know if I used that term correctly. I might have. The concave. Yes, it's concave, you silly. I knew it as soon as I said it. I'm like, that sounded smart, but it isn't. Anyhow, so we're going for the easiest way, I believe. This way you don't have to pass through, say, 2 groups of wolves. And convex, concave, I guess it's all about perspective. I'm literally just trying not to laugh at myself right now. I'm just like, would you just shut up, dude? All right. So today the Polaroid is not here. This used to be a spot you could find a Polaroid. Okay, well, let's continue on. We're surprisingly warm. So I'm not losing a lot, which is nice. We might need that rock. All right. I want to see some awesome clothes come out of this drawer. Or some clothes. All right. No clothes for you. Jeez. She's heavy. She's heavy. We'll get those cattails on the way out. We're fine for calories. I don't really need anything. Let's save a bit of the sprint bar for when we get up here, because I might have to run for my life. Oh, what are we doing here? I'm not hearing wolves howling, or really anything other than crows. So I don't know what's going on out here. Maybe I've just got a wonderful lull in the action. And I'm not going to even get a bark. Should be great. Oh. So I guess they're off over that direction, but that's it. So I'm good with that. If they don't want to be near me, I'm completely fine with that. What do we have over here? We've got some coal, and a sewing kit buried in the snow. Alright, well, we've got now some more matches. It's not a sunshiny day. Now, let's see.
Nobody needs this anymore.
You needs that, that's for sure. Those are the best gloves you can get. Sadly, they're not cloth, but neither are work boots. Now we'll leave that. That can drive me crazy later when I'm like, oh, what did I leave myself? Nothing. So there's no coat on top of there, which is, you know. It's nothing.
I'll take it.
No, you won't take that. Probably won't even take that. Okay. So, let's... 20 coal, that's great. Let's drop all of it because it weighs 6 kilograms. Let's also drop these. Alright. Because we'll pick up more. Oh, sort of. Sort of. You almost made it.
Oh, lucky day.
You know what? Fleece mittens will not beat work gloves. I just gotta, you know, make them nice. Alright, so hopefully, I guess because there's no coat here, there's going to be a Mackinac jacket in this... oh, wait a second here. Just in case you didn't know, we're 0 degrees here. You come upstairs, it's 3 degrees. Now, before you use this bed in 3 degrees to try to get some warmth or whatever, check your clothing. Make sure nothing's wet. Because, you can, sure you're warm, but if something's wet, the air will freeze that wet clothing, and then you will get frostbite.
Perfect.
What?
I could use this.
There was better dog food at a train wreck. Are you telling me? Alright, let's go for it. Not like I gotta worry about calorie loss. Alright, so let's have a quick peek at this. A quick peek at this here safe. Hello, cat. Oh, 38. Hello, buddy. Yes, 38. And now what do we got? Oh, that's a 25. 38, 25. All right. Okay, all right. Hey, buddy. Well, yep. So anyway, paying attention. Okay. So we just go all the way back around. I'm sorry, I've got to... For some reason, I was treating it like one of those real spin locks where you get to go past the number and then back to it. I don't know. Suddenly I went full immersion. I think it was the cat that distracted me. All right, so I'm going to hopefully not screw this up. I mean, it is kind of forgiving, but... Come on, lock. Really, sometimes you feel like it's just trolling you, you know? I guess, you know, it knows you're only going to open it once. There we go. Let's see.
I think I can use this. Oh, lucky day.
Lucky day. You know, sometimes you kind of feel like she's being pessimistic. Other times you think maybe she's being optimistic. But then you think maybe she's being sarcastic. Like right there. That felt like sarcasm. A bundle of you know what? Start that money on fire. Start that plastic money on fire.
Oh, lucky day.
Lucky day indeed. Wow, it's apparently, according to her, it's her lucky day. Let's get all that reclaimed on there. That'll give us 24 degrees. We throw a piece of cedar on there. That'll give her 30. Should be 31-ish. Then we need 6 pieces of coal. So we'll go and we'll eat a cattail, 2. Let's eat 2 and go for a 2-hour nap. All right. Right on. Bed, not plank. 2-hour nap. Let's go for it. Okay. Nice. All right, so what do we have here? Nope, girls, you gotta lay down. All right, 44 degrees. Well, that's actually much better than I thought it would be. So let's go with some sticks. Oh, that's right. It's not 2 degrees per. That was 12 pieces, so that was 36 degrees. Plus 2 on the book. Oh! Please don't. Stop that. Oh, okay. She's not going to stop that. Schnook. Honey. Schnook. There's nobody here. Alright. Alright. Sorry about that. If that scared you, it got me too. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my emergency coal. So what we'll do now is we will add some coal. All 5 of them. Oh, let's check our journal here. Day 5, or 4 days survived, and here we are at the forge. It's actually not a personal record of mine. I've gotten a 3-day forge done before, and I've actually never really tried to rush it. Or not really. You know, it'll happen. If you make steps towards that, if you make it your end goal, that will happen. And you know what I do need to do, because I wasn't even thinking. I need to, while we hang out here, let's find out how long this will take. 2 hours and 15? 1 hour and 30, and we get 4 pieces. That's right, because it's 45 minutes. So let's get some more water on the cook. Should have done this first. There we are. That, yep, water. Good. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to run over here real quick. Drop down. Get ourselves some shelf. Nice. Ooh, I thought it was going to blizzard, guys.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
How about we just do this?
Feels like night
Okay,
is coming.
whoa. Feels like night is coming. I do not like that. Okay, so. Won't be able to do anything with that, really, so.
I gotta eat soon.
Alright. Yeah, let's do it that way. Have a cattail. Yummy cattail. And now a soda. It reminds me, I gotta get some tomato soup. My son just got his wisdom teeth out. He's not having a good time. Well, you know, he's doing great because he's a tough guy, but there we are. 13 scrap metal. That's exactly what you want to see. Yeah, you know, we're gonna get more. She's gonna get hungry before it happens, but she's gaining condition before she's losing condition, right? And to make the knife, yeah, it'll take 3 hours. Perfect. So we'll have ourselves a couple of cattails, sip of water, and make a knife. Check the fire, of course. I'll have plenty of time, but 4 hours isn't plenty of time. Oh, I didn't add that piece of cedar like I wanted to either. That'll get the temperature up. Keep our emergency cool. Forge says knife time. Begin the crafting. Gonna need to eat soon. Probably gonna eat soon. Alright, getting tired. So let's try to keep the schedule going a little bit. Furnace. You know what? From my perspective, your stomach actually seems like an empty pit. I keep dumping food and calories in there, and you don't stop being hungry. Sounds like there's an animal walking around out there, but thankfully I'm nice and safe up here in my little spot. Have another couple of cattails, because they take forever to eat. Geez, 500 calories, eh? It just doesn't seem like a lot. Alright, that's going for 9 hours. Well, let's sleep for, I guess, 6. 5. Let's sleep for 5 hours. Crazy. It's daylight. Oh, wonderful.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, you'll be carrying much more. I'm sure of it. Alright. Water time. Cook that up. Yeah. Getting into it.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
That's a hungry girl. You can break down your pot too, but it's not really a good, like, it's not a good return. The one piece of scrap metal, it takes you an hour. I worked in a scrapyard, guys. You can take a metal cooking pot and throw it into a pile of other scrap metal, and guess what it is? Scrap metal now. It just is. As a cooking pot, you can look at a cooking pot, and it's either a cooking pot or it's scrap metal. You could call it that, and it would just be that. So, I think it's funny that you have to break it down into bits or whatnot. Yeah, okay. So it looks like, sadly, I'm only going to come out of here with 5 arrows. Or, sorry. Oh, 7. 14. I meant not 5 arrows, 10 arrowheads, but that's right. I have 7 pieces now. I had 5. Okay. Math is hard.
Of course.
Now, let's keep up the food. Kind of like having the condition. So to not lose condition while you're doing stuff is kind of cool. To gain it is even better. I mean, I like the low condition recoveries the best. But we got badges coming, you know? So, there's one more badge. I got to snare a bunch of animals. And, you know, I might do that. You know, for you know, the snaring. Like, yeah, not like I'm desperate to get my snaring skill up. I don't. And if I get that badge, I probably won't use it. Or that feat, I guess it were. Let's check the time on that. 4 hours. Okay. Making up the 4 arrowheads. Now I have 6 arrowheads. Which in my world means I'm rich. I am so very wealthy right now. Let's drink some water. It's heavy. Did I drink enough to get rid of the sprain risk? No, I did not.
Drop any of this gear.
Ooh, I've got some bad news for her. Anyway, yeah, let's forge 2 more arrowheads. I know it's not really exciting to watch me do this, but you know, you're making the accomplishment happen, right?
Can you eat trees? I'm gonna.
So yeah, it's if you're set up and this isn't a nail-biting experience, then forging actually can be quite an enjoyable experience. You know, we're gonna leave some coal here. We're going to leave some water here. And when we do go, if there is no blizzard, it'll be a nice time and temperature to go. So we got an hour on the furnace. It's beautiful out there. If we eat this soup now, it's hot. Let's continue to drop that. Okay. Let's make ourselves a coffee. Because I am pushing myself a little hard. Eat one of these. We're going to pick up a bunch. Now, let's look at what else I have. Okay, that's great. 14 arrowheads is nice. Don't need that. Could totally use that here. So we'll leave that here, which is helpful. Drop a couple of rocks. Why not? How many books do I have? Yeah, okay, I'm good with the books that I do have. So that's not... None of that's bad news. Okay. Alright, let's drink that. Take that soup with us. Pick up our cooking pot. Let's take a torch, put it out. Take another torch. And we're going to keep that one too. Why not have 3 torches, right? We could have 4, so let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, excellent. So we've got everything we want. I'm take another piece of coal with me. Got 2 pieces of coal. We'll see more of those. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect. All right. Yeah, that's great. That's great. We're leaving plenty of reclaimed wood there. As boring as it's going to look, we're going pretty much the exact same way we came. I'm not interested in getting into it with wolves. So our next point of interest is going to be... She's a starving girl, man, I tell you. Our next point of interest is going to be the trappers. And we'll be there without a bow, which will be aggravating, so we'll just stay the one night. But I might be able to grab enough rabbits to get the gloves or hat started. Now, there's sometimes there's a lantern over there. And I love the lantern, don't get me wrong. You know, kind of odd I don't have it. But at the same time, that's a bit of a chore to get over there and get that lantern if there's wolves there. I don't necessarily need to, like we've had pretty much just the one kind of wolf encounter by the tracks there, and we've pretty much been free of them the entire game. You know, you don't need to take risks with them, so, you know, I don't have to, so why would I, right? Now, some of my characters, of course, some of my survivors, they're, well, most of my survivors are much better set up than this particular one, so if you don't have a lot of armor, a lot of good offensive weapons, maybe you shouldn't call them on and such. I do kind of want to see what's over here, though. So I guess we're not gonna truly do it, so what's the... Oh, yeah, okay. You're gonna have to kind of go over this way. Ah! Oh, there goes my torch. Alright, well, let's... You know what? We're not even getting cold, but if this is still hot, we'll eat it, just for the hotness. Just for the heat. And there we go. I mean, we didn't need it for the heat, but now our warmth bonus will stick around longer. I mean, it's really nice out, -5, feels like, you know. Feels like -5. This person may need a feather. Might not be a person. But this person, the one I'm running, needs feathers. We'll need feathers very soon. I don't think they want you to go that way. I think they want you to go out and around, come back out. Yeah, they do. Oh, this guy was collecting sticks. Oh, drag, man. Yeah, I know how that feels. You go out just to get some sticks and you lost in a blizzard, start circling around and around, and next thing you know, you're dead. Some guy's putting a feather on your corpse. it's kind of fun making videos again. You know, I did just do the live streams there for a little bit, and it's not even the... It wasn't even me really being lazy about the not making videos. It sort of was. That was a contributing factor. Me being lazy. But the moving of my rig and the reset up and everything else, and me getting comfortable enough to just be sure I can do this without really making a video of just dog barking and wrestling and cats rubbing on the microphone. And because I'm in my other place, I was kind of out of the way. There was a door between me and the rest of the house. Sometimes a cat would come in with me and hang out. You know, I'm not completely antisocial. So, you know, that's fine, right? If I have a pet hanging out with me, I don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind either, but, you know. Jeez,
Anything right now.
you know what I don't need to do? Go and look to see if there's a snow shelter over there. Oh yeah, this is the thing where you can't... You can get up this way, but not the other. Let's go. There I was talking about wolves and how you don't need to mess with them. And we haven't pulled any cattails off Mystery Lake. So there's an abundance there. We have got many, many. You know, I grabbed maybe a couple at the dam area, but I think mostly I was looking for birch bark at that point. Cause yeah, she's got the cattails. Like all of them. That is that the wolf? No, that's a stump. Off in the distance, I'm seeing something wolf-shaped. I swear they put these little pointers on these stumps just to mess with you. So you know what those... You know, when a tree breaks off, it doesn't break off clean, even when it's been cut. There's still a little tab thing. Let's shape those exactly like wolf ears. No. There is no... So then, if the snow shelter was here, it would be off over that direction. So we'll encounter it later. I'd like to... Okay. It's like I'd like to grab a couple of these reishi. But I just don't want to dilly-dally. Dilly-dally in Wolfland. Yeah, my friend just found out you can throw rabbits. You can't, actually. You sort of can. There he is, over there. Good. Just my little friend. Well, yeah, my best friend Tim just found out that you can throw rocks at rabbits. So, he's been playing for a while now. Not a story mode guy. Not a story mode guy at all. He's writing his own story. And the only thing dangerous about coming this direction is, sure, I'm missing the wolf that's up there, but there's a chance we could run into a charging bear. Now I'm pretty confident with my flare gun, if there's no aurora. Now I think if you shoot an aurora bear with a flare gun, he'll run away. But if you miss a regular bear with a flare gun, he'll run away. But if you miss an aurora bear with a flare gun, you're gonna get attacked by a bear. Alright, cool. Let's get ourselves some more of these lovely cattails. Yeah, we don't need the The mooing of the dog. My dog just made sort of a moose noise. That's why we call her Moosey.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Your stomach is technically eating itself. So now what do we get out of here with 50 cattails? I like that. Now what are we weighing? 31 kilograms. That's not too bad. Okay, that's enough drinking. Yep, back we go. Yep, they just turned the wind up 25%. That's all they did. You're 25% faster, but yeah, you can really just feel the heat from the running, you know, that she's breaking molecules of air with this speed. Okay, that's enough of me mocking my feat that I have. I just would like everyone to know, though, that I don't feel like with cold fusion, and especially with the calorie one, the efficient machine, I think it's called. I really feel like I'm taking advantage of the game. You know, when you have the stalker, you're playing Interloper, but you have stalker levels of calorie burn. There's almost too much food in the world. She's getting tired. It's okay. We're gonna go to a new place.
For shelter.
Now I've heard tell that the Trapper's bed, the bed in Trapper's, is the best place to recover. I don't know if it is.
I can't feel my hands.
She can't feel her hands. So there will be no guitar at the campfire this evening. This evening's campfire will be guitarless. Everyone's favorite hits, like such as "Too Much Stuff to Carry," "I Can't Feel My Feet." I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again. Yes, the classics will not be performed this evening by the campfire. Now, do I want it? No, you know what? Because I'll probably do the goofy. Let's do. From Trappers, we'll do all sorts of POI missions. So we'll go Trappers. We'll go broken thing with the thing, the lookout tower. That's what I meant. That little tiny cabin. We'll grab some bow material on our way through. Hopefully, the birch will be available behind Trappers. This is another favorite sapling spot of mine. She's a cold girl. Yep, too cold to also put your bedroll down right now and lay down. Well, you could. It would kill you and not warm you up. And hypothermia in this game is a tough one. The only time you really want hypothermia is if you've taken a lot of damage and you need to sleep, 3 times in one day. It's the only time hypothermia is actually any good. Because it exhausts you, right? Your stamina, your eyeball wheel there down the left-hand corner just zip is gone. So now with those maple there, I don't think I'm gonna get a birch here. It just doesn't seem right that they would put. Oh, there it is. Actually, okay, so. Whatever I'm thinking, it's wrong. But, it just doesn't seem like, that challenging. If they're going to do that, right? Like, if they're going to put 2 maple right there, putting 2 birch, like, within sight of 2 maple or a birch within Site of a maple, sorry. It just doesn't seem like, because I don't know. When I first started playing this game, I looked at the bow components and was like, oh, great. There's something I'm never going to learn how to do. And I just put it on my mind. I was like, I can hardly ever find a rifle. They had no handgun back then, guys. I would have appreciated a handgun in my early days. Feel like I'm playing Battlefield 1942 again. If you ever want to make a first-person shooter like Battlefield 1942 again, that would be great. Because that was a great game. You know. You didn't need to know how to fly a plane. You could get into it and just crash it like 5-6 times in a row. Sure, your team would be a little bit upset with you because they're not getting the air cover they need from somebody who can actually fly the thing. But yeah, there was no point system. If there was a vehicle available, you'd get into it. You didn't have to be a good driver. Oh, I keep trying to run, but there's no... There's no stamina there. Alright, cool. No moose. The reason I say it's cool, and the reason I'm happy with it, is because, well, you know me. If I saw a moose, I'd have to shoot at it. But we do have the deer. If I wasn't exhausted, I'd run in there and harvest that deer right now. We've got the fuel we need and everything, so I could just do that, and we'd be fine. We've got saplings up there, though. We'll grab those on the way out, too, when we start going on our tour. Should I grab the deer, though? Or leave it? Later. I mean, we could get the rabbits. I've got one rabbit skin. Back to the camp office. Yeah, if we go back through the one hunter blind area and that area, I should be able to snag enough rabbits to kind of snowball it across back to...
Thank you.
Indeed. Why don't you eat some beef jerky? Cloth. Ooh, sewing kit. No plastic container, though. Workbench. It's still... Oh, there's a heavy hammer.
I could use this.
Yeah, you actually, you found 3 heavy hammers so far, and it's day 6. Survived 5 days, and pretty much every other day you have discovered a hammer. Here, let's use this thing. Oh, God, that's obnoxious. Let's use the most obnoxious thing we can. Alright. We gotta get our chocolate bar out of there. What do we got in here? Nothing. Something special back here. Nope, just a note. Just a note. Let's look in the locker.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, I was gonna say, I usually don't find anything good in there. And well, I wouldn't say that thing is good. It's different. I think maybe if the heavy hammer is here, you don't get a lot of other cool stuff. So let's, with this nice loud flare in the background. Oh, sorry, that's a 15. Let's open this safe. Okay, that's a 4. Should have stopped. $15 and around 5 or 6. 4. Okay. Well, thank goodness that's done. See, that's why I want the lantern. Less inclined to light goofy things off like that. Oh, oh, stop. Okay, Mackinac.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Hey, guess what you're eating before bed? You. Alright. We got some gambling to do later. If I can remember to try to keep my condition up. We'll just sleep for the 9. I know 10 you get a little bit more condition back, but then you start to lose it almost immediately again from dehydration, so. But yeah, if you can, if you're breaking it up with teas and stuff,
Starving.
try to break in with a 7-hour sleep, you know? 7 and a 5. The best is if you sleep for 7 with a tea under your belt and then wake up for an hour past time and then sleep for 6, because you can get about 5.5-ish. So you can get about 12 hours sleep in if you play it right.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Jeez, well, for a girl that's hungry, now you've got all the chocolate and such. Okay. I did have saplings I could have dropped, but we're just going to go out here and I'm going to chop into these saplings and then we'll just run back into the house and I think I'll call it an episode. I do want to do a point of interest run. There's 2 good points of interest. And they're fairly close, you know. We got your potential fire striker up at the unnamed pond. And the thing with the broken tower. Why can't I just draw a blank? The broken lookout tower. Alright, so we've no bear wandering around aimlessly. Alright, well, so we're going to pop in here. Now, I'm overweight, so just before I take off here and call it an episode, we're just going to kind of look in the old inventory bag and see what is so heavy. Well, I've got almost 2 kilograms of saplings. Do I need them? Right? Like, do I? It's a good question. Got clothes I'm not even wearing. It's not, well, like, that's 4 kilograms of sticks. There's all my weight problem right there, but not really, right? Because you need sticks. It's this wild assortment of awesome tools I have. Also the quilting club thing I got going on. My library. Ugh. I don't want to drop any of it though right now. I want it all to make it back to camp office because that's actually going to be my main. We're going to start setting up a base there, you see. Well, we'll see you next time. I'll try to think about what I should drop. Heck, leave me a comment. It'll probably be too late, though, because I'm like 1 or 2 episodes ahead. Sorry, guys. I really got into making an Interloper run. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are, too. Anyway, I hope my conversation wasn't too meandering and we got through. I hope you enjoyed my foraging run, and I hope to see you next time. Right on, guys. Keep surviving. And thanks again.